Hey there you guys, I hope you're doing well. In this video, I will be telling you about how you can create like a stronger and much more accurate intuition into your life. You know, your third eye chakra, your female intuition, and really use it to, I can say, um, connect deeper with God, with your own self. And honestly, intuition, it's really nothing but like the intelligence of pattern recognition, and it's something that really we all are blessed with. Both my parents are very intuitive people, and my parents are talking, and like they always told me to really listen to myself a lot because it's God communicating with you directly. And in this video, I will be showing you exactly how to create that communication with God. So let's get right into it. Okay, so first thing we want to understand is that your intuition is really just like a gut feeling. And when we say that, it obviously means that if like your gut is not in the clear, and your gut is always inflamed, you're always having like diseases related to your GI tract, then obviously your gut will not be able to also communicate with you directly, because your gut is also called as your second brain. Literally, I can say 70% of your hormones like serotonin, they're all created in your gut, and they directly affect your brain. They directly affect how you function, how you really process a lot of your emotions, right? So we in our head, in the back of our minds, we really want to think of taking care of our gut, taking care of our gut bacteria, our intestines. And how we can do that is obviously by living like a healthier lifestyle, avoiding things that we know is going to really harm our gut in the long term, and just to be very gentle and very supportive of our gut bacteria, right? So if we incorporate foods like yogurt that are very rich in probiotics, and avoiding processed food in general. See, for me personally, I cut down, like not cut down, like completely quit all sugar and all processed foods. But it was really for a different reason. I did it for my skin because I was breaking out a lot, and I just wanted to do it for myself. but but when I did that, I really noticed my intuition became so much stronger as a woman. I've been off all sugar, all processed food for the past 3-4 weeks at least, and literally I have been dreaming about things like what I dream is coming true in my sleep. The things that I dream, it's actually crazy how much effect your gut health can have on your intuition, literally. Okay, so second thing we want to do is we want to communicate and show to our body that it can trust us with its truth, that it can come forward to us, right? See, if you think of your body and like your intuition as a woman, how do you like get a woman to trust you? How do you like earn her love? Obviously by putting efforts into her, right? So we really want to put in more efforts into ourselves. We want to be very disciplined. Okay, say we want to, if we say that we are going to be doing a certain thing for ourselves, we want to be doing it. We really, there should be no excuses. Literally just do whatever you say you're going to be doing for your own self. As well, just be speaking love into yourself in general, like being gentle with our own self. Okay, and there's so many, honestly, things that I've learned recently on YouTube. It's just to be more sensual and more connected with your own skin, and like your have feel your own sense of touch as a woman. These things, they are important because they create a connection. What okay, so as I was saying, these, I can say, sensual things that you do for your own self, all of this really creates a very deep connection, like a very intimate relation between you and your like own body, your own intuition. And it really, trust me when I say this, it really allows your body to come out to you even more, to show up better for you in real life. Literally right now, okay, never mind, I don't want to say it out loud, but still, you will also notice more stable energy levels throughout your like cycle, and you will be just feeling better in general, because you have created such an intimate relationship with your own self, and your intuition is really, I can say, trusting that you will follow it, you will listen to it, and it's really coming out here. Okay, so since I was already talking about the sensuality as a thing, it also brings me to my third point, which is to be much more creative in your life. And the reason these two go hand in hand is because your creativity and your sensuality, they are both located, I can say, energetically in the same area of your body. Okay, so it's like near your womb area. So a creative woman is a sensual woman, and vice versa. And these centers, they are literally the height and the peak of your womanhood. Okay, that's where all your womanhood lies. And obviously, the more feminine and the more woman like you become, the more your intuition comes forward to you. Because intuition in general, I'm not saying it's like a woman thing, but it's something that God has majorly blessed women with, as like a form of biological protection, you know. So for men, they have more biological strength in general, but for women, we have a much stronger intuition, a much stronger ability to recognize patterns and protect ourselves. And like literally in the olden times, intuition was considered as like a magic. It was truly considered miracles, because women were such strong intuitive creatures that it literally, how do I say, like it protected families, it protected literal civilizations, just a woman's intuition. And we really want to like re-enter that era as a woman, the era that literally kept our ancestors alive through so many things. We want to honor that, right? So obviously, being creative, it will really bring out your intuition. Just have fun with your creativity, you know. You can be painting, you can be like dancing, you can be doing anything, just anything that brings you more like, you know, flow, like a feminine kind of flow, right? And finally, the fourth thing is to be really wild as a woman. Okay, see, I'm not saying be like a cool girl for male gaze or whatever. Just be a cool girl for yourself. Really live, just be very alive as a woman. Because the more, see, I told you before that your intuition, it's like a protective mechanism. So if we want to really bring it out, we obviously want to put ourselves in situations where we are experiencing a bit of danger, a bit of challenge. And it can be created in a lot of different aspects, you know. You can challenge yourself with a new hobby, or even just, I don't know, confessing to your crush, whatever. And even when you connect to nature as a woman, you naturally become very wild and very, I can say, like feral energy. Because obviously, the more connected you are to nature, the more you will be finding, what is it, like if you are walking in just trees around you, there will obviously be more insects, there will be more like thorns and flowers and stuff. So you will be wild, you know. You will experience some a bit of danger, a bit of excitement in your life. So connecting with nature, it's really up there. Like I love nature. Okay, ever since I've connected with nature, it really enables me to really bring out my intuition. And in general, just look, whatever I study, my course in general, it's a very challenging course. But even apart from that, I do a lot of things that really, I can say, stress me out in ways. I love to stress myself out. Okay, and don't do it in, I can say, like if your dopamine is followed right after by cortisol. That's what scrolling on your phone constantly does. Like that's not a proper stress kind of situation. That's not a stress where you're thriving. Put yourselves in situation where you're thriving due to the stress, where your confidence, you know, it's going to level up. And also, one more thing that happens when you intentionally stress yourself out is that anxiety, literally you feel anxiety and then you get used to it. You can really recognize when something is anxiety versus when something is an intuition, okay? Because your anxiety, it's going to, I can, it's rooted from a place of fear, whereas intuition is rooted from a place of knowing, from a place of protection. And it will not, intuition will not stop you from doing, okay? Anxiety will stop you from doing things, from being out there, from being wild. And the more intentional you are with actually enabling yourself to enjoy experiences, with doing things, being living free, and as Lana Del Rey said, be, what does she say in her music video? Live fast, be wild, die young, and have fun. The more you do it, the more you allow your anxiety to literally escape your body, okay? It literally escapes your body, and the only thing you will have in its place is your intuition, to guide you into doing things that are right for you, that are better for you, and also to walk away from things that are not for you, okay? So finally, as a practice, which is also like the fifth thing I wanted to mention, is to really start using it in daytime, okay? In real life, start using your intuition. Just don't even think about, okay, what if it's right, what if it's wrong. Don't even think about it. Literally, even like the, even start small, okay? Start small. Just, I don't know, there are like so many things that we are constantly wondering if we should do this or if we should do that. And just take 1 second to really just take 1 second and ask yourself, okay, so what should I do? And whatever is the first answer you get, follow it. Because the first answer that you get is the answer to that's given to you from your body, okay? And then maybe later you follow it up with your, I can say, your brain telling you, oh no, but this and that, but all of that, it's not your real intuition. The first answer is always your intuition, okay? Always listen to it, never ever doubt it, and start using it. Start using it every time. Even if you feel like at times your intuition, it's going against you, like it's not what you want to do, because um a lot of times your intuition, it's meant to protect you, okay? That's the thing about your intuition, it protects you. So if in places where even especially this is related to like guy situations, where you're like talking to a guy and your intuition will tell you, hey, listen, you should not be talking to this guy, and then you will ignore it because you are used to the cortisol levels, right? You're used to the stress, the chronic stress that you're getting from this guy, from like whatever attachment, whatever you think you're getting, but you're not actually getting it in real time. And your intuition protects you from these things. So really just trust your intuition, trust your own self a lot. As a woman, just know that God literally created me with so much time and effort. Obviously I'm going to be looked after. Obviously my intuition is God communicating with me, and there is literally no way I'm going to ever ignore God's communication with me. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm actually keeping it very short, like my maid is gonna come right now. So goodbye and have a good day. Bye. Mwah.